Welcome. We're doing a reading on Aries today, Sunday. I don't remember the current date right now just because I really don't remember the dates half the time. But this is an Aries reading for March 2020. It's a general reading. It will not apply to all. It only apply to just a few of you. If you want an actual reading, my email is in my about. I'm also going to include it at the end of this reading. So you could send me an email and I can give you a reading. It could be either over the phone, over the internet, through text. Doesn't matter. I could do it all. Okay, so it's going to do a general reading for Aries. March 2020. General reading from Aries. March 2020. And I also appreciate people to subscribe and also to comment. And if you have any questions, email me. I'll put the prices in the boxes so you guys know. Okay. I'm just taking the cards out right now, just so I can get them in here. This general reading, by the way, is going to cover everything from love, career, finance, just whatever applies at that time. Don't if it doesn't go with what's going on in your life, then don't take it to heart, because it doesn't apply to everybody, and we're all different. We all have different journeys. We all have different paths. So let's just go ahead and get this started. So you guys are number 27, which is also 9. Okay, spiritual partnership. I think many of you are. I almost get a feeling like a lot of you have been running into people who you feel like you've known all this time, but yet you can't put your finger on it. And I think a lot of us are finding a lot of our soulmates, twin flames, whatever you want to call them. Sometimes we have spiritual partners, people that we walk this earth with, that help us learn different things about ourselves, and those that teach us some really bad lessons that we just don't like. But I just kind of see you coming into a partnership with someone who is like your other half. Okay, they complete you. The other one is telling you to smile. Simply smile. Notice the profound and healing difference it makes. A lot of times we forget to smile. We walk around frowning. I have a resting bitch face, which people seem to think I'm pissed. I'm not. So I think what they're trying to tell you is just to, and I'm sorry I came up with that, but that's just what they told me to point out. I'm a Capricorn. Capricorns are really good at frowning a lot. We are so serious sometimes. So with that, they want you to start smiling more. That's pretty much what they're trying to tell you. Okay, start smiling more in the month of March. Family harmony. Okay, your loved ones form a strong pillar of support. Embrace their love and put past issues behind you. This card applies to everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how great your family is. We've all had family members that have done things to us that we've questioned. We've questioned their loyalty. We've questioned their faith. We've questioned if they ever loved us. We've all been through it. We've all done it. But the lesson when you experience that is to learn to let go. Learn to let go of the hurt. Let go of the pain. Go ahead and meet your family halfway. And you're going to have some family members that are just horrible to be around. Keep them at arm's length, but don't throw everybody out of your life, because not everybody, you don't know what that person's going through. I mean, unless they're just mean. Some people are just mean, and that's fine too, by the way. Communicate with your angels, bird of paradise. You have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. Okay, so this applies to those who are who have certain abilities. Okay, let's face it, we all have them. I don't care what anybody says. No one person has more abilities than the other. We all have something to contribute to society, to this world, to the spiritual realm. We're all equal. I don't care what kind of education you have. I don't care if you have more money or you're down to your last buck in your bank. Okay, we're all equals, and it's just telling you to share the messages from the angels, and it's kind of what us psychics do. It's our purpose here. It's what we do with you. It's why we post these readings on YouTube. It's because it's kind of part of our soul contract. It's kind of weird because I've been getting some really nasty dreams of them telling me to get on this, and I've been stonewalling, but we all have messages to get out. And a lot of those messages, by the way, is, you know, when you go through those hard times, either you've fought cancer and you came through, or you know, you were sexually assaulted, or you were involved in a domestic violent relationship, or you two had a best friend betray you, or you know, you've worked that job before, and you know the ins and outs of it. We all have a duty to each other to help each other through the difficult times. We really do. And it's not really about, it's about us making sure that we help each other. Okay? We all, there's a reason we go through hard times in life, and that is because we go through it, so we're there to help the next person. And you're going to find that once you complete that hard lesson, you're going to meet another person who's just at the beginning of what you just went through. And you know, a huge part of you wants to say, you know what, I want no part of this. Or, and it's your option. We all have free will. But you can also say, I've lived it. I survived it. Here, let me help you. Let me tell you how I survived it. Go write a book. Tell your story. Don't be afraid to stand up and speak your truth. And, you know, a lot of times people come out of these hard situations and they choose to walk away. And they choose not to be a part of a better outcome for another person. And it's not because you're weak. It's not because they're selfish. It's just because they're done. And that's fine. And I understand that. But please understand, if you went through something and you have someone who's going through the same thing you already went through, you might want to think about maybe helping them out. Be a team player. And being a team player doesn't apply to just careers. It applies to our neighbors. It applies to a stranger you see on the street. It applies to all of us. Being a team player, being a part of one society. And I think if you did that, I think you would actually make your angels a lot happier. Emotional healing. It's safe for you to let go of old emotional pain. By doing so, you allow your heart to mend. Okay, let's face it. I mean, we all deal with it. We've all dealt with emotional turbulence, emotional drama, even trauma. You know, we've all been through it, and you know, many of us are not right in the head. Let's just face it. Some more than others. But you've got to let go of it. It's not serving you any good of holding on to it, of being bitter, of regret, guilt. It's better if you have some sort of release. You know, full moons are great to release things because you do it for 7 days. You just write on a piece of paper and you just say what you want to release, burn it. That's what I've done. It has worked great. New moons, if I want to gain something, whether it's money, skill set, courage, I've done it. You know, new moons, I'll start something that I want to gain. Sorry, guys, I'm still coughing. So, next one is new love. Okay, many of you are coming into, it kind of goes with a spiritual partnership, I think, and it's smiling. I think if you smile more, this person you're supposed to be with, this new love, is going to come into your life. Isn't that interesting? And you guys are gonna laugh at these cards because the way they all speak together, you're gonna love it. Okay, so I think if you smile more, you're gonna meet your special someone. You'll be shocked when you smile. Your aura and your body, your body language changes, and even when you feel the worst, just smile. Healing family issues. So see, it kind of goes along with family harmony, emotional healing, and communicate with your angels. Family issues, healing family issues. I kind of get a feeling like a lot of you have a lot of family issues going on. And you guys are just done. You guys are just over it. Okay, but I'm going to be honest with you. If you hang in there a little bit longer and try to maybe smile through some of the hard times, I think you might see something. Because what's coming is purification and solitude. Solitude, I think, is fine if it's taken with a limit. Okay, you don't always want to be alone, because sometimes being alone, like the sunflower is, see how, I mean, even though there's sunflowers in the back, you see how he's up front? He's just contemplating his life choices. He's thinking about the issues, the emotional trauma, a new love that he wants, and he's trying to smile more. He's trying to be more, just trying to be more a part of society. Okay? So with that being said, I really do believe a lot of you Aries are going to be meeting a new love in the month of March 2020. And, but I think if you do not even think, I feel, if you do not smile more, you're going to miss it. Welcome that person in. Don't be afraid. Don't allow your emotional past stop you from welcoming someone that you really want in your life. I think there's a few of you already know who that person is. Don't be afraid. Alright? So that's your reading for March 2020. I ask that you like and subscribe to this video. And email me if you want a personal reading. I assure you my readings, I try to keep cheap. It's $1 a minute, minimum 15 minutes. So, I have PayPal. So that's how you can pay it. I really prefer 30 minutes, not because of the money, but because 30 minutes gives me enough time to really get deep and to go through the layers. So if you guys like this reading, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to you next month. Thank you.